Baldur's Gate 3 features 12 unique classes with a plethora of different playstyles. Take the Rogue, for instance. Excelling at picking locks and cutting throats, rogues offer a more methodical and patient experience when it comes to interacting with the world and dealing with the various encounters. Today, we shall see what happens when a party consisting of only rogues are tasked with dismantling a tadpole-brained death cult. For this experience, we will be using a variety of subclass mods and item mods from talented creators. All mods used will be listed in the description down below. Now, without further delay, let us begin. Starting aboard the Nautiloid, we are introduced to She Who Cuts, an elderly former assassin who's been caught up in this mind flayer business. Pretty soon, she encounters Lae'zel and Shadowheart. Remember viewers, this is a rogue-only run, so they utilize the cheater spell scroll to respec the Githyanki and the half-elf into rogues. Following this, I believe you know what comes next. They laid waste to the ship's inhabitants before connecting the transponder and subsequently crashing the ship.
Hey bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
Waking up on the beach, the first priority was to grab Withers from his eternal slumber. Listen, we could use the cheetah spell scroll on every character, but where's the fun in that? Besides, I need Withers to serve more of a purpose than critiquing my sex life.
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights, thou hast sought no company.
So, after regrouping with Shadowheart and Lae'zel and recruiting the OG rogue Astarion, the group headed directly to Withers' crypt, where they encountered some trouble. Oh, he is stuck in the door. Good, good. You know, we could probably shoot him from there and damage him, to be fair. Because he's like half in the door, half out of it. Upon fighting their way through the bandits and skeletons, the group secured the Bone Daddy and went out to increase their ranks, starting with Gale, who they pulled from a portal, before running up on a goblin ambush at the grove. Together with the Blade of Frontiers, the group dismantled the goblin invading force and promptly entered the grove. As an added bonus, the encounter had pushed the group to level 3, where their class specializations became available. Let us now go over the subclasses for the companions thus far, starting with She Who Cuts, who will be utilizing the Assassin subclass. With this subclass, she is able to regain her actions and bonus actions after a successful ambush, as well as being able to perform automatic critical hits on surprise targets. Astarion is next, and he shall be using the Arcane Trickster subclass. This subclass grants him a litany of cantrips and leveled spells, unlocking level 2 spells upon reaching rogue level 7. It also comes with an enhanced mage hand, which we did not make use of. Shadowheart is next, and she will be using the Inquisitive subclass, a modded 5e subclass that excels at analyzing the battlefield and the combatants within. When using insightful fighting, Shadowheart will be able to use sneak attacks without advantage, and when using Eye for Detail, Shadowheart is able to detect invisible targets. Up next is Lae'zel, who is also using a modded subclass, that being the Mastermind, which supports the party by granting them advantage on their attack rolls, as well as having the option to help allies with a bonus action. Gale shall be the party's resident swashbuckler, and with his dirty tricks, he can blind, disarm, and otherwise debuff enemies while giving himself advantage on his own attack rolls. Additionally, if he is within 1.5 meters of his target, his sneak attacks will not require advantage to perform. And finally, will be using the Debonair subclass, another modded subclass which relies on charisma to sway enemies to the party's side or otherwise charm them, which grants opportunities for extra damage. We just need to ensure that Will stays close to his allies, otherwise he suffers disadvantage on his attack rolls, and his armor class is reduced by 1. Our intrepid party tested out their new abilities on a pack of harpies before encountering an angry family of owlbears. I'm sure this will go well. Dang. Holy fuck, okay. I suspect that he's going to attack, Cuts. And that most likely will make him jump down, so I need someone who can heal her when she inevitably goes down. Cause let's be clear, she's gonna go down. Like that's not even really up for debate. She just is. Oh, you're just gonna jump? Okay. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, bro might have seen through my plan. Well, goodbye, Brenna. You will not be missed. Like, at all. Like, no one's gonna miss your dumbass. Okay, Gale, Will, I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to play coward and, like, actually be, like, bait right now. Okay, we do also have the... Bro, we've had Cloud of Daggers this whole time. Why the f didn't we... I mean, that could be Death Guy. Come on, please. Thank you! Oh my god! Acquiring the high ground proved instrumental to the party's success. Following this battle, the rogues fought their way through the blighted village. She Who Cuts then shared an intimate moment with Astarion that night, and the following morning, they went out to recruit the Hell-Forged tiefling Karlach. Karlach ended up with Thief subclass. Thieves are resistant to fall damage and also feature an extra bonus action. With Karlach secured, the group fought their way to the hidden hideout of the Zhentarim, where we were promptly named Friends of the Family. We thanked the Zhentarim for their hospitality by stealing from them and promptly killing them. You see, we are rogues. We are paragons of trust. The Zhentarim trusted us with their valuables, since they clearly did not need them anymore. They are dead, after all. She Who Cuts got her reading in, before leading the group to the goblin camp. The plan was simple: sneak around the side entrance and avoid the guards stationed at the front. However, Lae'zel had other plans. What the fuck? Why did y'all go?
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Yep. Nice to have this across the mug. Ought to do it.
Of course Shadowheart would approve of this. Oh my god.
I can't believe you did it! You stupid idiot! Go on, mate. Enjoy the festivities. You earned it.
Okay, Lae'zel, that's your own damn fault. You know, I've never actually seen that interaction. She actually has shit on her face. That is absolutely wild. What? Oh my god. Bruh. Bruh is in your eyes, bro. Oh. After that, shitty situation, the party decided to get revenge by spiking the punch with Wyvern Toxin. You know, quickly, 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 quickly. Wasn't me. You can't prove it was me. Upon entering the inner sanctum, the group immediately set their sights on Priestess Gut, one of the main true souls of the region. She Who Cuts used herself as bait. This allowed Shadowheart, Astarion, and Lae'zel to ambush the glorified Booyag and put her down for good. Before dealing with Ragslin and Minthara, the shadowy syndicate of cutthroats and crooks took a slight detour into the Underdark. I must say, I expected the rogues to struggle in the land down below, but I was pleasantly surprised at how well they performed. The rogues dominated the Underdark, even that pesky annoying Boulette, whom a lot of us despise. That landshark, however, was not the only creature to fall to the party's antics. Dwergar, Myconids, Spectators, Minotaurs, Constructs, Kuatoans, bigger Constructs, and worst of them all, Slimes, all fell to the party of rogues. They even found time to snatch a rune powder barrel and knock out a captive deep gnome. After dealing with Nier and the rest of the Dwergar, the group returned topside. The Underdark excursion had pushed the party to level 6, which meant that the remaining threats in the goblin camp would be of little issue. Before enacting their plans, however, the group paid a visit to Abdurak to grab the Loviatar's love buff, which adds +2 to attack rolls and saving throws when health is below 30%. Immediately after this, we delivered severe cranial trauma to the back of Minthara's head, and proceeded to steal their smoke powder barrels for our master plan to take down Dror Ragslin. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. I can't wait to see this blow up. I really can't. Hey, Ragslin. Catch.
Got it.
Well, we raided Ragslin's stash before laying waste to the rest of the camp, making sure to take no prisoners, but all of their valuables. To celebrate their victory, She Who Cuts and Astarion shared a night of passion, so to speak. The following morning, the group encountered some Githyanki, fought some undead horrors on the road, attempted to extort an old lady out of her money, and encountered more Githyanki within their creche, before failing to secure the awakened buff from the Zaithisk. In retaliation for this failure, the group proceeded to air out the entirety of the creche. Hey! Okay. There you go, yeah. Yeah, she's with us now. Hey. Bitch! Haha! Fuck you, war guys. Get the fuck out of my timeline. There we go. We sold the valuables we'd recovered from the Githyanki crash before transitioning into Act 2, the Shadow-Cursed Lands. Wasting no time, the group tricked Karnas into giving them his moon lantern. This allowed them to free Dali 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 and gain immunity to the Shadow Curse. This in turn allowed the group to hit up Moonrise Towers, where they met up with an old friend.
I will not be slandered! No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Dealing with Minthara's captors had emboldened her to join the party, and thus she became the group's Soul Knife Rogue. Soul Knife Rogues can conjure psychic blades, which deal psychic damage on hit. Fairly strong, especially when used in conjunction with the Resonant Stone found in the Mind Flayer colony. The Resonant Stone grants advantage on physical checks, but disadvantage on mental saving throws, while also making all creatures within range vulnerable to psychic damage. Upon leaving Moonrise Towers, the group met up with Grandma, who was so excited to see them that she bound them in vines. Their time with Grandma was cut short, however, as Fist Marcus had come to cause trouble. Unfortunately for him, trouble found him instead. He better not one-tap Isabel. Damn. Oh, wow. Nice. Yo, she who cuts. Let's go. Damn. After cleaning up Marcus's mess, the group found themselves in a toll house stood before Garangar Thorm. Using Talk no Jutsu, the group was able to get past her and help themselves to the copious amounts of gold held within the toll house. From there, the group headed into a pub and angered the bartender, before finishing him off with a fireball, of course, as any rogue would. Following this, the group found themselves in the House of Healing, before the presiding doctor, Malus Thorm. Unfortunately for him, he too was felled with a dagger straight to the back of the cranium. Before leaving, the group helped themselves to a bit of plunder from within the House of Healing. Then we tagged in Will and Gale to aid the party against a group of Githyanki. There they are. Okay. I had a serious flaw in y'all's defenses, I can't even lie. Look at the flick of their wrist. Nice. With the Gith dealt with, the group returned to Last Light and awoke the sleeping Flame Color, and then aided Hausen in parting the veil to the Shadowfell. The group then valiantly protected the point.
Killer Queen 第3の爆弾バイツァーダスト
The group then valiantly protected the portal, dealing with all of the Shadow Curse mobs that attacked them. Okay, good shit. Once all was said and done, Hausen re-emerged with Thaniel, who had been torn in two by the Shadow Curse. Before searching for Thaniel's other half, however, Hausen officially joined the team, embodying the Scout subclass. Scouts can gain additional movement using a reaction when they are left within 2 meters of an enemy. Together, Hausen and the rest of the rogues uncovered Thaniel's other half, now going by Oliver. Defeating his shadow clones weakened Oliver's barrier until it broke, and, using Talk no Jutsu once more, the party was able to convince Oliver to merge with Thaniel once again, thereby planting the seeds for the Shadow Curse to be upended. Sometimes, it feels good to be a hero. Only sometimes, though. Continuing their heroics, the group returned to Moonrise and promptly dispatched of Disciples Zarel, a plethora of Absolutist guards, Sustera, and the rooftop skeletons who were guarding Ketheric Thorm, more Moonrise guards, and the Warden. As a cherry on top, the group also freed the captive Deep Gnomes and the Tieflings trapped within the prison in the bowels of Moonrise. The party then engaged in more sticky-fingered antics, before making their way to the Thorm Mausoleum, which contained an entrance to the Gauntlet of Shah. Once inside the Gauntlet, the group subsequently began looting the sarcophagi of the deceased and getting into a few scraps, for funsies.
Go quietly into the night.
That's kinda hard, I can't lie. She said go quietly into the night and then immediately killed this fucker. That is kinda hard, I cannot lie. Fighting their way through the cavern, the rogues soon encountered a group of skeletons, who said, quite possibly, one of the most profound lines in all of Baldur's Gate 3.
Rancid donkey scrotum!
Shaw did not take too kindly to vulgarities being spat upon her hallowed ground. As a result, she sent forth her undead legions to lay waste to the party and the rogue skeletons who uttered such nonsense. Unfortunately for her, however, the apparitions of the damned were swiftly dealt with. As a reward for their success, the party was granted an audience with the, let's say, well-built Balthazar. As a prank, we stole his mother from him. He did not find that particularly funny. Hey Balthazar, actually I have your mother.
What? Give me back my mother this instant.
No.
I gave you a chance, mother thief.
Fucking mother thief. Balthazar. Jesus Christ. Though formidable, Balthazar and his undead thralls inevitably fell to the party of rogues. It was now time to complete the Sharon Gauntlet. Using an invisibility potion, the group made short work of the soft step trial before completely overcoming the self-same trial and then struggling through the Faith Leap trial. Oh, the Sharon Gauntlet. How I missed you. Fucking hell, dude. After grabbing the Spear of Night, the group turned their attention to the Gauntlet's rat problem. Little did they know, though, these rats harbored a dark secret, for they were no mere rats. They were indeed a man, the last Dark Justiciar. And by killing him, the group had inadvertently completed an Orthon's contract. This proved to be an unexpected boon. After all, it's always good to be owed a favor, especially one from the hells. Finally, the Gauntlet of Shar was completed. It was now time for the group to make their way into the Shadowfell. Upon entering, however, the group soon encountered the Night Song, otherwise known as Dame Aelin. Shadowheart promptly freed the Aasimar from the vile soul cage that trapped her, and the group, alongside Dame Aelin, made their way back to Moonrise so that the final battle could commence post-haste.
In moonlit glory, and carve a path of brightness to the accursed.
I mean, I kind of already carved
So
a
saith
path.
the
I
wise
kind of
among
took
them.
everyone out already.
That beacon of angelic wrath has taken the fight to Ketheric on the rooftop.
I started it first, though.
Defense are dead. But
Okay, wait. How did y'all die? Everyone in there was dead. How did your first wave of defense die? What? Jahira,
For now, though, he's
are y'all
gone
that
back
sorry
for
that
the
y'all
first
died
time
to
since he
nothing?
returned from the grave.
Is there anyone in here? Nah, everyone's dead. Like I said. Oh, there actually is someone alive. Oh. Acolyte Dane, hi. What the fuck? Did you take out the first wave of... Wait, did you take out the first wave? Because good shit. Unfortunately, I took you out immediately, so, Though the first floor was already taken care of, stragglers remained in the basement. Luckily, however, they were dealt with post-haste, and the group could finally head back to the roof and take the fight straight to Ketheric Thorm. Hey, okay, Gale, I need you to disarm his ass. Gale? Okay, you got that dirty advantage, okay, okay. That's good, that's good. Nice crit! Ketheric, behind you. Okay, he saw it coming, damn. He saw that shit coming. He didn't see that coming, though. Oh, okay. Well, that's... Wait. Gale isn't frightened. Let's go. Alright, bro. Big bro, drop that hammer, big bro. Okay, never mind. Big bro did not want to drop the hammer. Ow. Okay, good shit, Aelin. Okay, Aelin actually earned that one. Okay. Respect. Yeah. Okay, good shit, Aelin. That was easy. That was easy as shit. Aelin earned that one. Clearing out the rooftop beforehand proved to be quite beneficial in the battle. Ketheric's first phase was dealt with, but unfortunately, Dame Aelin was kidnapped and taken down below into the Mind Flayer colony situated within Moonrise. There's only one thing to do from here. The party gave chase and descended deeper into the pit of madness. Inside, the party reconnected with their wayward son, Us, and set about freeing him. With Us in tow, the party fought their way through the entirety of the colony, slaying any undead, mind flayers, and absolutists who stood as obstacles in their path towards Ketheric Thorm. The party summoned a few elementals for some added muscle, and made their way towards the deepest depths of the colony. It was now time to put Ketheric and Merkel down for good.
Shit. Favorite.
Alright, she's free. Welcome back. Blow that bitch up. Oh, nice. Please. Aelin is frightened. Nice. Sneak that bitch. And then disintegrate his ass. Yes! Alright. That was simple. And just like that, Ketheric Thorm was defeated and Merkel was silenced, his twisted machinations dying with him. It was time to return topside to recruit Jaheira and reunite with the survivors. But then, this happened. Aelin. Alright. Oh, watch it. Why the fuck are you bruised? Wait, what?
My love.
Oh my god. Who the fuck have you been fighting?
Your body.
Yo. Isabel's been like on a side quest while we just been out here. What? I just healed. What do you mean careful? I just healed you.
I bear some blame for what you have become. No more. I thought.
Wait, what? What? What do you mean? What? What? Yo, what? No, what? I just threw it. Can I like reload that? Was that?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
So, after fighting Merkel a second time, I made sure that the party did not heal Isabel in front of Jaheira. And with that, we were finally able to recruit Jaheira, making her the party's phantom. Phantoms are attuned to the chords of death. After performing a sneak attack, phantoms can deal necrotic damage to any other enemy within a few meters of the target. Also, at level 9, phantoms are able to steal the souls from those slain in battle and use them as a resource. Quite powerful indeed. With Jaheira leveled up, it was time to bid farewell to the Shadow-Cursed lands and hello to Baldur's Gate. But it can never be that easy, can it? Accosted by Githyanki, the group headed into the Astral Prism, where they fought their way towards the skull and met the Emperor. Once there, they finished off the Githyanki on the guard who were protecting Prince Orpheus. She Who Cuts embraced partial ceremorphosis, primarily for flight, but also to strengthen her Cull the Weak ability. After a good rest, the group then set out and used the plethora of encounters within Rivington to test out their new abilities. Wow. Oh.
Die, Iblis.
Damn! Oh, fucking hell! 122 psychic damage. Okay. Minthara, chill. Man, that... Okay, hold on. This fucking... Where the fuck is it? This shit right here, this resonance stone, bro. This shit combined with Minthara's soul knife shit is insane. Alright. During their onslaught, the rogues encountered members of the guild who were beefing with the Stone Lord's absolutists. The rogues killed both groups and gleefully reaped the rewards for their own. They sat through Gortash's coronation before deciding to steal from the Worm's Rock Armory. The Flaming Fists did not take kindly to this transgression. Menthar, please. Nice. Oh, you just need one. That's. Nah, buddy, you ain't gonna blow up. There you go. Bye, bitch. After freeing Councillor Floric, the group stumbled upon a hidden entryway, which led to a cavern underneath Baldur's Gate. This cavern was the resting place of Ansur, the Great Worm of Baldur's Gate. After completing his trials, they entered the inner sanctum, where they were met with the bones of a long-dead dragon, otherwise known as Ansur. However, the bones quickly reanimated, and the group found themselves faced with a battle, a fierce one at that. Oh, that is some ass, bro. We had you dead to rights.
I thirst for combat.
Menthara, please just tank that. Menthara, please tank it. Menthara, please tank it. Menthara, please tank it. They did not tank that. Yes. Yes. Nice hit. Nice. Good damn. Pocket sand, bitch. Fuck you. Okay. Okay. Fire away. Bastard. Put the fries in the fucking bag. Okay.
Balduran, what have...
With Ansur dead again, the group touched some grass and watched the ships pass by the coast. Thoroughly refreshed, the group then murdered a murderer and were paid handsomely for their services. However, they were not paid nearly enough for my liking, so I had them go into the ladies' basement and steal all the valuables that they could. Our next caper brought the group to Cazador's palace, where they set about helping Astarion take revenge on his abusive master. First they humiliated Godi, and then proceeded forward, tearing through Cazador's monstrous forces as they went. Thanks to a hidden lift, the rogues were able to enter Cazador's dungeon and quickly set up an ambush on the vampire, being particularly careful to not let Astarion touch the steps, for this would trigger Cazador's rite of profane ascension. The group then made short work of Cazador's forces before defeating him as well. Bro, what do you think you're doing, bro? Damn!
No healing soup for you. Wake up! Get your hands off me.
What was Cazador's plan there? Like, actually.
I'm not the one in the
I'm gonna go into my sarcophagus in the middle of the arena. What was he thinking? Is he stupid? Is he actually stupid?
Thrust.
Astarion completed the ritual in his master's place, thus becoming the first vampire ascendant. His dark forces will be of great use in the battle ahead. The Gur, on the other hand, did not take kindly to this evolution. Well, I'm sure you can guess what happened to them. Ready about it?
That's very, very satisfying.
Who better to test these new powers on?
She Who Cuts then became a vampire spawn, so that she may be immortal. Now with 2 vampires in the party, the group made their way to Sorceress Sundries. There, they met the absolute bastard named Leroican. Leroican sought to pilfer Djmr's own immortality for his own gains. Listen, the rogues may be thieves, cutthroats, murderers, and any name under the sun, but they draw the line at stealing immortality. So they did what any well-adjusted grown person would do. They ran back to Mommy Aelin and immediately told on the crazed wizard.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few
Bro,
links in
can you
myself.
fix your damn
My
scars,
darling,
bro?
We agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave.
She has
to
been
reunite.
bruised this
Let us
entire
divide our
fucking
efforts.
dive.
All the sooner to be reunited.
She's just out in the streets starting fights. Together with Dame Aelin, the party of rogues returned to Leroican's tower and readied themselves for a fierce battle. Hey, get off of Roland, you fuck. Okay, Roland is almost dead. Roland is... What? Are you sick? What? What do you mean Aelin died? What? Aelin, what the fuck? No, Aelin's gonna come back, but that is insane, bro. It's turn 1. How did you fucking die? Oh my god. Myrmidons! Shut your ass up, bro. After definitely not safe scumming, the group made short work of the washed wizard, and Aelin proceeded to break his back on some Bane type shit. But remember, this is a rogue playthrough. So what did they do? Why, of course, they stole everything they could from Ramesses Tower and the vaults of Sorceress Sundries. They also killed a Jinni while down there. Afterwards, they even stole from the gods themselves. With stuffed pockets, the rogues broke into the guild hall, where they met Nine Fingers Keen and gleaned all the information they could on the Stone Lord. As it turns out, the Stone Lord is actually Minsk of Rashomon, and he is currently conducting business at the Baldur's Gate Counting House. Rogues in a counting house? An interesting prospect. But the rogues couldn't afford to be distracted by the allure of gold. Minsk was their priority, and after some struggle, the group was able to subdue and liberate Minsk from his absolute handlers, thereby giving the party a Grim Surgeon rogue. Not the most Minsk-coded subclass, but the Wheel of Fate said otherwise. A Grim Surgeon can stitch up allies as well as gain temporary hit points from doing a sneak attack. At level 9, the Grim Surgeon can even restore allies' hit points equal to that Grim Surgeon's sneak attack dice. With Minsk restored, the party took some time to clear the Zhentarim from the guild hall, and then robbed Nine Fingers Keen completely blind. She does need to know this, however. After spending some more time at the scene of the crime, the group made their way to meet up with the Murder Tribunal, where She Who Cuts was set to become an unholy assassin of Baal. Primarily so that they may gain the Ballist armor, as well as the rest of a Bazagal stock, before betraying Saravak and the rest of the Tribunal. And let's do it. And he's dead. 168? Good God! Bye, Bazagal. One ball is down, one more to go. Wasting no more time, the group made their way to the Temple of Baal, being extra careful to sneak past the Ballist ambush. This allowed them to remain fresh and focused for the battle ahead. Speaking of which, Orin had become the Slayer. Oh goody. How about a nice refreshing cloud kill? Oh wow. That bitch ass. For fuck's sake, let me deal damage. Take this. Half your fucking health. Jesus Christ, good shit. The battle was fierce, but ultimately Orin fell just like the rest. And Enver Gortash was not far behind her. But before that, there were a few loose ends to tie up. First, Shadowheart and the crew stormed the House of Grief in order to save her parents and free herself from Shah's vile curse. Second, the group made their way to the Hells to rob the House of Hope and cut Raphael down to size.
Now, down comes the claw.
Oh, down comes the claw, right? Trying to group them up so that your gear can have a fun time. Nice shot. Oh, nice. Excellent. Minsk might die. There you go. That's one. Nice to have. Granted, this is a lot of.
This ends now.
Oh no. Okay. This. Oh, unfortunate thing, but that's okay. Let's fucking go. Alright. Anyways, this can go back on its pedestal. Okay. Bye. All I came here for was the bonuses. I don't need the Orphic Hammer. Bye bye. Bye, corpses of Raphael's disciples. You won't be missed. I'm gonna tell everybody how I beat the fuck out of you.
All to steal the
Brother, I don't have it. Third, still hungry for gold, the group re-entered the counting house and stole every remaining gold piece held within. I shall ride the wind. Nice. Aha. Hey, money. Oh, scroll of disintegrate and irresistible dance. Two very good scrolls. Thank you very much. Oh, and this one was open. Nice. Fourth, the group made their way to the Iron Throne and freed every captive held within. Every single one. Get on up here, girl. We're out. Holy f***. Okay. Good shit. I don't know why Carla got the cutscene, but alright. And finally, the rogues stormed the Steel Watch Foundry, fought and defeated the Steel Watch Titan. Jesus Christ, let me leave. Okay. Yes! And promptly destroyed the foundry itself, thereby rendering Gortash's toy soldiers utterly useless. With Gortash's defenses weakened, it was now time for the rogues to finish off him and his lackeys.
Free for the taking.
Brother, start combat. What? Well, Gortash, it's your lucky day. You get to get hit. Damn, really? Yo, brother got hit once and said, fuck it, time to go. Time to become Bane, I guess. Brother, you got hit once. That man was like, nah, hell no. Oh god, Tyrant's Curse. There's a hand over me now. That's 200 damage I could be facing. Holy sh! How the fuck is Lazel alive? Jesus Christ. Alright, Lazel. You can make this comeback. The comeback starts now. It starts now, Gortash. Yo, I got two hands on me, bro. Oh my god. Okay. I can do nothing but laugh. I can't even be mad at that. I cannot even be mad at that. And that's it for Gortash's lackeys. Okay. Again, brother. Oh no, he's using his tyrant. Oh, he bound all of us. Alright, that's a little bit racist. I'm not gonna even hold you. That's just a wee bit racist. Damn. Carlite, get your mans. Absolutely yes. Alright, I don't know what to do about this. With Gortash Jojo posing in the fugue plane alongside Bane, the group grabbed the final Netherstone, made some final preparations, and faced off with the Netherbrain. Which could have gone worse, I suppose.
No, the abomination shall witness our vengeance. Refocus your efforts.
Hey Minthara, you wanna like help me out here? Yeah, you got some shit to say. You wanna help me out? Damn. I gotta do this shit on my lonesome. Are you serious, bro? Yeah, that's not even really possible to pass unless you are cheating your ass off or you roll a perfect 20. I will re-roll once just for memes, but let's go. That was for memes, bro. That was literally for memes. All right, then I rolled a 20. I should definitely win this now. It would be nice if this was a secret win condition. Pass that roll and you just dominate the brain right there. That would be cool. Unfortunately, nah. You know, we could probably one-shot this brain. Between Cuts and Minthara, we could probably one-shot the brain. After failing to dominate the brain, She Who Cuts became a mind flayer, and then... Oh boy. Orpheus, give me that brain, boy. Give me that brain, boy. Oh, we eating good tonight, family. We eating good tonight. Jesus Christ. Okay. Damn. Delicious. You are still bruised. The rogues fought their way through the upper city sewers, making it to the brainstem and eventually climbing to the top of the brain. It was here that the final confrontation commenced, and after one final strike, the brain was slain, and the rogues were victorious. Nice. Hi there. If you are seeing this, then that means you made it to the end of the video. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching this video all the way through. I know it was very long, so I hope I didn't bore you with my antics. But yeah, if you like what you saw, show me by leaving a like on the video and commenting down below what you'd like to see from me next, or any criticisms you might have, ways I can make the videos better, that sort of thing. We're trying to grow and we're trying to make some good content here. Yeah, I'd also like to shout out all the amazing modders whose mods I used in the production of this. Thank you, Caites, for the better inventory, target info, top bar, and tooltips. Thank you to, I'm going to butcher some of these, but thank you to Djmr for the imp UI. Thank you, Elledwyn, for the Clairvel's emotes for photo mode and portrait poses for photo mode. Thank you, FearTaylor, for FearTaylor's camp clothing. Thank you, GraphicFade, for Fade's assorted treasure expansion and Fade's equipment distribution all in one. Very good mods. Thank you, Havsglimt, I think that's how that's pronounced, for the Debonair Rogue subclass and the Grim Surgeon Rogue subclass. Two very fun subclasses. Thank you, IncogneatoBurrito, for the Book of Rogues 5e subclasses. Thank you, Padme4000, for the P4 Bangs Everywhere. Thank you, PixellBytes, for the adjustable party limit, which we used for these little dance clips here. Thank you, SydMeier, for the Bag of Holding, which we use to store all of our ill-gotten gains, if you will. Thank you to TechRoot for the Faerun colors, which we use to dye some of our gear. Thank you, Toarie, for Tav's Hair Salon, because that's amazing hair mod. Thank you, TGLie, for the Ring of Some More, which we used for the thumbnail. And also thank you to Xelphos, who made the Cheater Spell Scroll, which we used to turn Lae'zel and Shadowharden the Rogues, my bad. But yeah, I would also like to take us some time to shout out the green screens that we used, the two of them, that being the Killer Queen Bites the Dust green screen by EdgyPotato and the Explosion green screen by The Chosen One. All of those, along with all the mods, will be linked in the description down below. And yeah, I think that about wraps it up. So thanks again for watching, and as always guys, stay safe, stay hydrated, stay well fed, and most importantly, be your best selves for 2026. And we will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.